You can find the new position form by using the search function in the top right and clicking here, or going into the main menu, Forms, and under Organisation and Position, New Position Form. In the supporting comments, you can add any relevant comments such as please see attached job description and person specification, and then you can attach these afterwards. The details of the person completing it are pre-populated. So the position title is the title of the new position. So you can type that in and then tab across. The required budgeted hours and the weeks per year, add those in. For the job family, if you press the space bar, it will bring up the options. So you select the relevant job family and tab across. Grade and the pay scale. If you do not know exactly what to type in, if you press the three dots, then it opens up the value lookup search function, for which you can type in here and then click search. If you are unclear of what to put in to look up, you can just press search and it will bring up every single option that is in the system. So here, select the correct one and it will populate back into here. The line manager position, if you are completing it and you will be the line manager, then you can use the position number here or start typing the position description and it will bring it up. And then you can select that, tab across. The location will be the work location. So for example, the Shire Hall. The contract type, press the space bar. So it's choosing which casual, temporary, permanent, etc. position it would be. Fixed term contract. If it is a fixed term contract, you'll need to state the reason. Again, you can press the space bar and select from these options. You must then put in the end date for the fixed time contract by clicking on the calendar or typing ahead. We'll just put this as the end of March next year. For the headcount position, you need to select yes or no to confirm whether you want this included in the headcount. The cost centre, if it is for your cost centre, as the manager complete the form, your cost centre is up here. You can either use the code or type ahead at the description. Obviously, if the cost centre relates to a different budget, you will need to have the cost centre details for that to add in here. Is then brought forward these details, and then confirm number of positions. And then these are for HR use only. Okay, so the grade evaluation form ID will have been given to you beforehand of completing this by HR once you have completed the request for the grade evaluation outside of the ERP. So you will need to type that in here and tab across. Is this a politically restricted post? Yes or no? LGA number if needed. If you are a school completing this, then you will need to add your school number in. You don't need to know the number. If you just start typing, it will bring up the relevant options. And if a DBS is required, please tick this box. If you are aware of any allowances that need to be added to this position, you can add them here. So you can go in here and select the allowance type. So for example, it could be officer worker type, and then the allowance value would be occasional office, regular office. and then you can add the amount here and the end date if known, but only add these if you know. If you add and you need to remove, you can tick this box and then delete and then carry on. The next section is the system menu access. So if you are aware of the need for this person to be a line manager, to be able to approve requisitions, sales ordering, etc., raising requisitions, then you tick the relevant boxes and they will be added to the position. Scroll down. Then we have the job and task analysis. So you tick the ones of these that are appropriate. This is relating to risk assessments around the type of work that will be undertaken under this position. So if, for example, if there was working at heights, confined spaces, working with vibrating tools, please tick these and then the relevant risk assessment can be reviewed. Once you have completed all these details, click Save as Draft. This will then give you a form ID. Once you have a form ID, you are then able to click on the paperclip to add any relevant documents. So here you would add a document to add your job description, your personal specification, and any other extra details you might need. So these will be saved under HR new position form, and you click here to add the documents. Once they are added, you can close it down. Click Save as Draft again, and then to send it on to Finance and HR, click Submit Form.